Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another Shenanaguy Plays Trails of Cold Steel 2. Here we are again. Wow, jeez, I can't talk. Once again, I can never talk. I don't know what it is. Anyway, we're in Nord, Lake Lacrima. We're going to go in here and get our quest going. Welcome home, Gaius, and thank you for coming. Hello, Elder. It's good to see you back again. Good to be back again. You've been keeping yourselves mighty busy since you left, haven't you? We heard all about you flying around on the Courageous. Oh, keeping your ears to the ground, I see. The Courageous has been a huge help too, and it's all thanks to Prince Olivert that we finally have the means to make our ideals a reality. He placed his hope for Erebonia's future in us, and we're going to do everything possible to ensure that hope isn't misplaced. Well, he couldn't have entrusted Erebonia's future in finer hands. Speaking of, there's something we'd like your help with. Is this about that large monster? Might I ask how Dad came to be absent at a time like this to begin with? Well, on one hand, this land is no longer plagued with war since the Noble Alliance has left. While on the other hand, the monsters here have grown restless. We haven't a clue why, but as a result, Lakin has been forced to go and patrol more often than before. I see. Makes sense to me. And as if a huge monster showing up while he's away wasn't bad enough, the monster in question is strange, to say the least. I couldn't say for sure, but it's possible it's another cryptid. And if that is the case, it may be a sign that things aren't back to normal after all. And that does sound like something we can't ignore. And we can't pretend this has nothing to do with us, when the cause could very well be the chaos in Erebonia itself. We'd be more than happy to accept your request. I concur. We'll do all we can to take down this foul beast. Thank you very much. It was last sighted in the northern part of the Highlands, right in front of that giant statue. Given how little we know about it, you should approach it with great caution. Of course. Alright, as soon as we're ready, let's head out. Quest Monster Madness started. Yes, Monster Madness indeed. And you will see why when we get there. And I'm pretty sure we can ride the bike through here, too.
Let's get going!
Yes, we can! Haha! I love it. Good to see Sheeta and her trusty steed haven't run off. Wait, that's not Sheeta. That's, which one is that? Lily! Right. We're going to see what this monster looks like. It's gonna look very familiar. You have seen it before. Look at that. Is that what I think it is? A magic knight. What is that thing? You know what it is, Reen? You could say that. Reen described to his classmates his last encounter with a magic knight. It does seem to be the same one that we fought near Ymir, but that doesn't matter. No ordinary human would stand a chance against us if it were to attack the settlement. Double exclamations. Valimar, the Ashen Knight! Oh no, we're not going to summon him? We're not going to let that happen. We can't allow it to get any closer to the settlement. Please, lend me your strength. Right!
This one will take everything we have. My turn!
Battle Scope! As you can see, I have crafted all the foods. Probably a little early for that, but it's been done. Oh, I guess I already battle scoped this one. Well. Magic Knight Ortheim, a four-armed magic knight. Each arm holds a powerful sword, letting it cleave up enemies in an instant.
It's my turn.
Well, we'll do this, and then we will steal.
Now, got you.
We'll steal its critical.
Great stars in the heavens above.
Oh, it still gets a critical because darn. Well, at least we get to see her fancy little S-craft.
Zodiac Ray!
That only did half damage.
Not a
Wow.
chance!
Ooh!
Let me help!
You have my thanks. Leave this to me. Ha!
Ooh!
Now's our chance.
I'll back you up!
If you haven't noticed,
Let's move.
This point in the game is where
Leave it to me.
things start being an actual little bit of a threat. We gotta start
you.
taking things kind of seriously here.
This is it! Even the winds would be impressed.
We always aim to blow them away.
It's not defeated yet. That was tough. The settlement should be safe now, at least. Thanks, guys, really. I wouldn't have been able to defeat it alone. What a truly fearsome creature. Rain, do you have any insight on why these magic knights appeared both here and in Ymir? Could it be coincidence? I couldn't even hazard a guess. Still, I get the feeling their power is increasing over time. But don't take that seriously, it's just a gut feeling, so I could be wrong, but... You may be right. Them appearing in two places one after another like this almost makes it seem like they've awoken from a long slumber. And now they've started wandering around. I may be overthinking things, though. I wonder if they have something to do with whatever's happening in the shadows of this war. I wish we could look into this more, but... Double exclamations! I told you, it's not done yet. Y'all should know this. If they don't disappear, they're not defeated. That's like an actual in-game, like, lore thing. Weirdos. That's impossible. We defeated it. Crap, if it attacks while our formation is like this, we're screwed. No, we're not. Ha! What? Fall back. Ooh. Dad? I'm glad I made it in time. Together with Lakin, Class 7 confirmed for certain that the Magic Knight had been slain before returning to the settlement. So that's what happened. It sounds as though that thing posed quite the challenge. Those Magic Knights you mentioned are tricky bastards. And while I'm curious as to what caused it to appear now of all times, for now I'm simply content to see her all safe. Tell me about it. We owe that to Lakin. Indeed, if he hadn't come when he did, I don't even want to think about it. Valimar probably would have saved us, maybe. That's what my guess would be, at least. The spearmanship of Nord is truly impressive. But, got the hiccups again. Lakin's the strongest spearman here in Nord. I've heard as much myself. I wonder who would come out on top in a battle between him and Lieutenant General Vander. I think you're overselling my abilities. I'm still no match for our ancestors, or who fought alongside Emperor Dreichels. In addition, I believe Wallace of the Noble Alliance has a much higher degree of skill than I do as well. I don't know what it is he fights for, but regardless, I can't afford to be overconfident in my abilities in turn. That's true enough. After witnessing just how strong you are, though, it's scary to think there could be someone out there who's even stronger. Both he and General Aurelia seem to have a terrifying amount of strength when compared to us. I can only hope he won't use our spearmanship to threaten Nord. But whether he does or not, I can't afford to remain complacent. Same here. Well, there's no point in worrying about things before they've happened. What you can do now is take things one step at a time. Yeah, that's exactly what we intend to do. There's no doubt we have room for improvement, but still, I'm glad we were able to help with things here. Indeed, you have my thanks. It's not much, but please accept these. 7th Math 400, holy crap. If anything else should happen, we'll be sure to call upon you again. Please do, we'll always be happy to help. May the winds and the goddess guide your path. Monster Madness completed. I'm pretty sure 400, because it sells for 20, so that should be, what, 8,000? Mira? Somewhere around there. Yeah, 8,000, right? I'm mathing correct there, I think. Huh, I wonder who's calling. I'm surprised we can even get a signal here.
Yes, this is Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Oh, good. I was worried I wouldn't be able to get in contact with you.
Oh, hey Toa. That explains it. The signal must be pretty good from the Courageous.
Listen, I've got good news and bad news. First, the good. We've actually worked out the location of one of Class 7's relatives.
Exclamation.
Really?
Yeah, but that's where the bad news comes in. Anyway, can you come back to the Courageous as soon as you can? Please, it's important.
All right, sure. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Was that Toa? Yeah, she said she found one of our family members. Oh, that's wonderful news. What a nice surprise. Well, it's definitely good news, but she also said there was some sort of problem. I wonder what it could be. Sounds like we'd better hurry back to the Courageous. Not yet! No, not yet. We have things to accomplish here in Nord that we cannot be pulled away from at this time. Hey, why am I doing this when I can just use the bike? Ah! Wah! Pushing the wrong keys. I need more fingers. That's what I need. We're gonna go head towards the ancient quarry, because we can finally go there. Woohoo! Hey, there's a person. Hey, aren't you Clara? Oh, it's you, Ursel. I see you've got your classmates with you. What are you doing here? Funny, we could ask you the same thing. What are you doing out here all alone? Have you been living out here or something? Well, I followed you guys after you left the academy and ended up settling here. I've been focused on my art ever since. Don't have to think about the war here or anything. It's perfect. How very like you, Claire. Perhaps I have the winds to thank for our reunion. Actually, now that we've found you, Rena explained that they were looking for academy students to come and fight with them on board the Courageous. So you're the ones flying that thing. Sure, I'll join you, under one condition. What would that be? This area is supposed to be a quarry, and as you'd expect, you can find high-quality stone around here. I need some for my next big project, but it's too dangerous for me to go in there. So you guys are going to get me some in my place. You want us to get you rocks. You have your priorities, I have mine. War or no war, my art comes first. If I can't create, that's only going to distract me, which I can't imagine would make it very productive for you. Huh, me very productive for you, huh? I suppose she has something of a point. Should we help her out? Yes! You got yourself a deal, Claire. Bringing you one big one should be fine, right? Yeah, should be. I'll wait for you right here. Well, let's get this over with. To the ancient quarry. Which I believe has 5 chests. kind of weird being here again after what went down last time. Strange wind still seems to be just as prevalent too. We've been through here once before. We should be fine if we proceed with caution. The higher elements still seem to be in effect too. Well, we're going in. Hopefully we'll be able to find something Claire can work with. Hopefully. I think everything's battle scoped in this area. Ancient quarry. Gonna check 3 monsters. Are there 2 trial chests? Okay. Right. So we don't need to battle scope everything. We're perfectly fine here. I think. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Yes, we are good. And as far as chests, you know there's 5. Here's 1, the trial chest. A spiritual presence is emanating from the chest. Combatants Emma uses fee guys.
Here they come! Careful, everyone!
My turn.
Been battle scoped. And the big guys have been battle scoped. Okay. We'll just use his S-craft, sure.
Come strong!
Treasure these final moments.
Nice work.
How pathetic.
Overcame the trial. Their bonds have all strengthened. Few level ups. Several level ups. Alright. Go this way, because I know there's a chest back here if I remember the previous game properly. I think I've mentioned it before, like these are the exact same areas, like literally copy and pasted.
That treasure chest is absolutely beautiful!
It's more like the first 2 games in Cold Steel are part 1 and part 2. And then the second 2 games... So, yeah, so the first 2 games are like the first game, part 1 and 2. Then the second 2 games are like the second game, part 1 and part 2.
That treasure chest is absolutely beautiful!
It is, isn't it? So that should be 3.
Let's take him out. My turn.
Let's see. Can we use... Oh yeah, nice. We've seen his S-craft enough. We're just gonna skip it. Oh yeah.
That's that.
We get... Oh, there was a Master Quartz in that one, apparently. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. Wait, I think... No, yeah, this is... Yeah. For some reason, I thought you could go to the other side of the quarry. So that should be chest number 4, and I think the 5th chest was outside by the tent. Yeah. Exclamations!
This one will take everything we have.
This thing again.
My turn.
Make sure it's been battle scoped. No items. I think we're gonna do a battle scope on it just to be safe.
Huh!
Typically it'll show up in question marks. Yeah, okay.
It's my turn.
This is the same monster we fought last time, if you were unawares. Go with that one.
Go, CO! Now!
Ooh, nice.
Got you!
My turn. Ha! They're off guard.
Everybody.
Time is now. All right.
Leave it to me!
The smaller spiders are massive overkill.
My turn.
Sit! All right. They're open! Got you!
Leave this. Of course. How about this?
You might be able to
Here I go.
gain
Not a chance!
some good amount of CP back here.
All right. Now!
Oh?
Got you!
Yeah, we gained a little bit. Not enough to do an S-craft, but we gained some.
Even the...
I thought it might put up more of a fight than that. Oh, I thought it might put up more of a fight than that. Or, wow, yeah, tone. Anyway, strange. Is it me, or did that thing resemble the one we fought during our field study? It's possible the two are related. Anyway, it looks like we found what we came for. That spider must have swallowed it. I can't believe it. The evil Jinn was said to have taste for rock after all. We should get this back to Clara. Yeah, let's just hope it's up to her standards. This is about as good as I could have hoped for, I'd say. I should be able to make my finest work yet with this. Time to get right to improving my work area. Improving? Or, yeah. Well, wait a minute. We had a trade kind of thing going on, remember? You're supposed to be joining us, Dots. Oh, right. Forgot about that. Don't take it personally. She just has major tunnel vision when it comes to her art. It's a pleasure to welcome you on board, Claire. Huh, sure. By the way, I found something of interest that might come in handy. What is it? I'll explain the details later. Well, see you on the Courageous. Clara was welcomed aboard the Courageous. And was there a chest out here? Oh yeah, right there. Okay. We gotta go back in there. To where we fought the boss. If you didn't notice, there's a little blinking thing on the ground. Whoops. There. Black Records 1. Yeah. And from here... Okay, we can't return to the Courageous from inside. You can attack really fast. It's amazing. Anyway, back to the Courageous. Yes. Return to the Courageous, which I think kicks us directly into a cutscene. If I remember right. Unless we have to talk to yeah, directly in. Cool. Oh, you're back. Welcome back, everyone. Well, we came like we were asked to. Is something wrong? You're not your usual cheery self. Dots. Well, you see, We found out where Fiona Craig is. I thought it was Fiona. Elliot's sister? The one and only. I did know that you'd lost contact with her. Where is she then? We got some information from Keldic about that, actually. Yesterday she was moved by train from Heimdall to the Twin Dragon's Bridge. Against her will, that is. Exclamations. It can't be. She's been taken hostage? It certainly seems that way. I imagine they plan on using her to keep the 4th Armored Division at Gurelia under their thumb. Oh. Surely they know that taking family members hostage is going too far. From what we understand, this was the Kreutzen Provincial Army acting alone. The Noble Alliance didn't give them the order to do so. They just went ahead and did it. I imagine it was done under similar circumstances to when those Jaegers were sent to Ymir too. Then this is likely an attempt by my father to take over leadership of the Noble Alliance. That hopeless fool. How terrible. But taking Fiona hostage isn't going to get Dad to surrender. No matter how much it hurts to do so, he'll always put his duties as a soldier over his own personal feelings. Which means, yeah, Fiona's life is in real danger. I say we take this matter into our own hands. Really? I agree completely. As do I. Yes, our country is at war, but nothing excuses doing something so cowardly. As his son, I have a duty to put an end to my father's foolishness. But you guys, you're set on intervening then? Remember, this means you're getting directly involved in a dispute between the Imperial Army and the Alliance. No, we're not. Our sole objective will be to rescue Fiona. We won't attack any more than necessary, nor will we work directly alongside the Imperial Army. I think we're pretty justified here. It's just like when we stopped that jammer in Nord. It won't be the easiest operation to pull off, but that shouldn't stop us from trying. You guys mean it? Well, hey, if you guys know what you're doing, then I ain't gonna stop you. Fiona's a friend of mine too, and then the guild has this little thing we like to call the Code. And its first article states we're all about prioritizing the safety of civilians above all else. Nothing goes too far. That's, quite the code. 1 minute she's urging caution, the next she's egging everyone on. I think that settles things. If that's your decision, we'll be right behind you. And I'll be happy to guarantee the legitimacy of your actions as well. Thank you, Your Highness. I really can't thank you all enough. Don't worry, Fiona, we'll be there as soon as we can. To advance the main story, speak to Toa in the captain's chair and select Commence Operation. Doing so will cause all unfinished quests to disappear. It is temporarily not possible to travel to Gorelia's Proving Grounds from the Courageous' travel menu. Is someone calling me? This is Reen Schwarzer speaking. It's me, Claire. You back on the ship? Good timing, I actually just got back. Okay, get down to the ship's hold when you get a chance. You're gonna like what you see. She didn't even give me a chance to respond. She was kinda cryptic back by the ancient quarry too. I wonder if she's talking about the same thing. Can't hurt to check it out anyway. Which we will do right now. I don't think there's... Yeah, that's the only... Okay. Hanger. Oh. This battle music is amazing. I love it. There you are. I've been waiting for you. Oh, here you are, Claire. So, what was it you're going to show me? Well, it concerns this knight of yours, and it relates to the ancient technology I found near that quarry in Nord. Ancient technology? Check this out. It looks like some really old tool, and it appears to have a strange design carved into it. I found it in an out-of-the-way ruin near the quarry, and judging by the wall painting near where I found it, it's an ancient implement of some kind. Apparently, it'll let me make orbs with special abilities within them, which can be used to power up your knight. You can power up Valimar? That is indeed possible. Ancient orbs can be refined by using that tool to combine specific materials. Inserting such orbs into my core will raise my basic parameters. That's incredible. You can really do that? That wall painting's given me a good idea of how you make them. Bring me the materials and I'll take care of making an interesting item for her. You will? Are you sure that you can manage? You make it sound really easy, but it's hard to imagine it will be. I'm used to working with stone. I doubt it'll be all that much different from sculpting. I take it you don't mind either, Valimar, or whatever your name is. I leave it to you, Meister. It really doesn't take you too long to adapt, does it? Still, we're only going to be to keep fighting stronger enemies in the days ahead, and these orbs sound like just what we need. Indeed, make good use of them. Reen, there's another matter of importance we must discuss. It concerns a new power of my own, spatial translocation. Spatial translocation? It is a once sealed ability of mine that has been restored by the heightening of your mana. This will allow you to call upon me in battle, regardless of location. Really? I know we could get some great use out of that. I'll be counting on you, Valimar. Acknowledged. I will be here in this hold should you require me. Nice pet you got there, Schwarzer. Alright, see you around. Ancient orbs is too much of a pain to say, so we'll just call them EX orbs. If you gather up the materials to make one, come and talk to me. I'll be around here working on my own art anyway. Reen learned the Awakener's Call craft. Using this craft allows you to battle by controlling Valimar for 3 turns. Valimar's attacks are incredibly powerful, but he can only be summoned once per battle. Calling him consumes 500 of Reen's EP, so choosing the best time to use this craft is key to getting the most from its summons. However, keep in mind that there are certain battles where this craft cannot be used. You can now make and insert X-Orbs. By talking to Claire in the ship's hold, you can make new X-Orbs and insert them into Valimar. Inserting X-Orbs strengthens Valimar's parameters, which in turn makes him stronger in battle. This applies for both Divine Knight battles and in regular battles when he's summoned using Reen's Awakener's Call craft. Yeah, so you can't use him against human targets, basically, is the restriction. I suppose this place will do. It's not optimal, but it'll do until I can get back to the club room. Are you seriously going to work here? Of course, I'm an artist. It's what we do. But if you need many X-Orbs made, I guess I can do that. If you bother me while I'm working, though, you won't live to regret it. Boy, Claire's always so generous and friendly. Make an X-Orb. So this is what they look like. Yeah. That's what they look like. So, obviously, as you can tell, we already have some. And you can stack them. So, you could do like all of the HP ones, which would be what? 30, 45, like 50, 2, 5, something like that. Strength, you can get a really good boost in strength. And I mean, like, an additional 50,000 health is almost gets you to 300,000. So that's decent too. And then the shields increases defense by quite a bit as well. But I think last time I did this, I'm pretty sure I just stacked the power. So we're going to do that again this time. Anyway, that is where this episode is going to end, and we will pick back up with our commence operation and see if we are able to rescue Fiona or if a grim and terrible fate awaits her. So until then, I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye for now.